Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister's Guidance. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies with us today. I'd like to welcome our spirit guides and all who come with them. Protect us with your light and guide us with your messages. Lining up the chakras, bringing the dome down, the flames, and being left in the beautiful translucent protection. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, for those that are new, the way this works, it's not a political reading or anything like that. This is about guidance from Meister and Narin, depending on who comes through on the particular day. Of a message that we just need to know at this particular time, and the idea is that you go through the videos, and if there is an image or a title that catches your attention, that is the message that your guides are wanting you to hear at this particular moment. And the message today, so what I do is I pre-shuffle, because you don't need to sit and watch me shuffling for 15 minutes. I pre-shuffle, I draw the cards. The only card I have seen is the actual Namaste card that comes out first, and then I ask for the following cards from my Australian Wildflower, Nature's Whispers and Cosmic Oracle decks to build on the foundation of the Namaste card that comes out first. So you see them exactly when I see them, and we just together work through the message and allow Narin and Meister to bring the message to you. So the first card that they brought out, which I thought was extremely poignant for this time of year, it is a message we have had before. It doesn't help to have a reminder, but because of the differing extension cards that we have, it does add more depth to the message at this particular time. So the message is to bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. Love, abundance and blessings flow to you. Feel a deep sense of peace. Feel the oneness, the clarity, the perfection and the love that you truly are. And what I got from this, I'll just hold it up if you want to pause and read it in your own time. The message I got from this when I read this message, immediately what sprung to mind is that at this crazy time of year that can be full of extreme highs and extreme lows and frustrations and judgments and inadequacies and trying to please, and sometimes looking after yourself can be forgotten. And it is also a hugely fabulous time for family, for getting together and being reminded about what is actually important. And it's your health, it's your family, and it is finding purpose in your life, which is really all, as for our souls and for our core spirits, all that we actually need is health, family, and purpose. So this is a bit of what immediately sprung to mind is that bring your awareness within and can connect with the eternal you is to take time out for you. Don't forget to take time out for yourself, but also to take time out to spend it connecting with your spirit guides, with your spirit, with source energy, to replenish, to meditate. Oh, I'm terribly guilty at that. I tend to find that if I start to meditate, I actually fall asleep. Sorry about that, boys. I am so used to them being around me all the time that I don't feel that I need to meditate to be in contact with me. They are here constantly with me, and I'm fully aware of them, so I don't need to meditate to be in contact with them. But it would be nice just to spend some time with them. And I think what this is telling, what I don't think I know, what this message is telling me is just to remember to take time out for self, to recharge your batteries, but also recharge your soul. Feel a deep sense of peace, to center yourself in what is a chaotic time. Feel the oneness and the clarity, the oneness you have with Source, with the universe, and the perfection and love that you truly are. So to reinforce the love that you have for yourself. Now, that's not narcissistic, egotistical love. It is just accepting you for who you are, sitting with yourself and being comfortable with yourself. Feel the oneness and clarity, the perfection and love that you are. It is just really very much about recharging and recentering. Because if you haven't got, you can't give, but also just reminding you to be in connection with source, universe and guides. Okay, come on down after that big burble to start with. These are the 3 sets of cards that we use as we go through, and as I said, you see them exactly when I do. So the first foundational clarification that the guys have for me today, my boys I like to call them, from my wildflower, is strength. Now this card comes up for us constantly. It is about returning to your inner strength, drawing on your strength, reminding you to stay in strength. And this is where your strength comes from, is by taking time out to recharge yourself, recentering yourself, bringing your awareness within and allowing the love, abundance and blessing to flow, and bring yourself back to peace. Energy, and this is where you will find your energy. This is where you'll find your strength to get through these crazy times, and your energy. But this is also about recharging within so that you have the energy to give without, and courage. So taking the strength, protecting yourself, recharging your energy, and having the courage to step forward again, step back out into it. Okay, this time will pass, but also there's a lot that comes up this time of year for people that takes courage. It may be awkwardness within family dynamics. It may be no family dynamics. It may be having the courage to accept that offer if you are alone at Christmas time, to accept that offer to join with a family, or to have the courage to say, right, nothing's happening here. I am going to put myself out there and join, because there's a lot of restaurants and cafes, etc., or community groups put on shared Christmases. It's about having the courage to also step out and join in and talk to people who you don't normally know, and connecting with others that are perhaps lonely. So it's a multifaceted courage card, this. It's about some very bizarre family dynamics that we're all aware of. Having the courage to go into those with grace and joy and full heart and positivity and source energy to give and forgive, and forgiving takes huge courage as well, or to be gracious and overlook faux pas that may occur. Faux pas meaning the French, English bastardized French for mistakes that may happen on the day. Having the courage to walk away, having the courage to hug, but also having the courage, if you are alone, also to put yourself out there and connect with others that may be alone, and together sharing the joy and positivity that you can share. Okay, under strength, we have laughter. Oh, yes. Don't think I've had this card before. Don't forget to laugh. If there is a choice of laughing, and a groan can be a laugh. If anything comes forward that can be either a contentious, or you can just laugh at what happens, nothing is a disaster. The turkey gets dropped on the kitchen floor and the dog leaps in before you have time to rescue it. Just laugh. Laugh and throw your head back in exasperation and come up with plan B, and plan B will be fantastic. It's really about, if you have the option to laugh at something or despair at something, choose the path of laughter. Choose the path of laughter. Under energy, we have the perfect setting. This is about regaining your strength, regaining your energy, and if you are filled with source and universal energies, you will find, no matter what setting you are in, it is where you are meant to be at this time, and embrace whatever comes forward for you with courage. All paths that you have taken throughout your life have led you to this particular moment. It is the perfect setting for where you are meant to be at this time. So look out for the signs. Look out for the signs of the lesson that you're either supposed to learn, the love that you are supposed to bring, the joy, the laughter, whatever, the uplifting to somebody else's life, whatever it is that is the strength and energy that you are supposed to bring to this time, it is where you are meant to be. And we have under courage, the ideal course of action, which is the perfect continuation of this perfect setting. This perfect setting is leading you to this moment, to grasp this moment with all that you have, and to give all that you can give. No more is expected of you than to give what you can spare. And this is the ideal course of action. Something will come out of this time that will lead you on your path to where you are meant to go next. Okay, under strength and laughter, we have flow. Continuing on. Someone asked me the other day how I deal with stress. And my answer was I just go with the flow. I do not try to control things. There is really very little in your life that you can control. You can guide, but you cannot control, except for your reaction to something. But it's very much about going with the flow where the universal energies are taking you, which is you are right now in your perfect setting. Where you are going forward will be your ideal course of action. So go with the flow and see where it takes you. Do not resist where the universal energies are trying to take you. Under energy and the perfect setting, we have peace, harmony and contentment. Being at peace at where you are now. So this comes from this question of someone said, how do I deal with stress? And I said, I don't try and control. I don't try and control anything. I may guide, I may make choices, but I do not try and control. And with that, not having to control, oh my goodness, what a sense of freedom you get. What a peaceful sense of peace and freedom. And this leads to harmony. Laugh at what goes wrong. Don't despair. Laugh at what goes right. Don't despair. Find harmony, and you will find harmony and peace in this perfect setting of where you are meant to be now, because you bring this energy in with you. Under courage, an ideal course of action, we have heart, emotions and intuition. Now, I explained in the last week, this very much denotes to the energy as well, in that within your heart, if you have it filled with universal source energy, high vibrations, you have the ability to send it out in all directions. absolutely all directions. So by having the courage, accepting where you are is the perfect setting for you to be now, as it sets you on your ideal course of action moving forward and going with the flow. And with that flow becomes peace, harmony and contentment. You have your heart, emotions and intuition will be full, and when it is full, it has the ability to give. And when it is full for yourself. And the way to fill that heart for yourself is to bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. This is the soul you that has been on the spiritual journey for eternity to be at this place and time with you in this body, in this physical form. Bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. Love, abundance and blessings flow to you from sources that you would not even recognize. Flow to you. Feel a deep sense of peace. Feel the oneness, the clarity, the perfection, the ideal course of action, the perfection and the love that you truly are. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care of yourselves. And don't forget to meditate, be in touch with your guides, take time out for you to recharge, and step forward in courage. Courage to go with the flow, and recognize that you are here right now, where you are now, because this is where all the paths have led to, and be open to the ideal course of action going forward in peace, harmony, contentment with your heart and your intuition. Love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.